Alright, so you see I've got three electrical components sitting here, consisting of an LED, which stands for light-emitting diode. LEDs are, you've seen them in a number of places. They tend to be the little lights on the top corners of cell phones that blink. They're also used nowadays in a lot of TV screens. They're just very small crystals that when you run a electric current through, glow various different colors. A resistor is an electrical device whose only job is to resist electrical current. Now these are important when you're working with an LED because an LED is so efficient that it produces almost no electrical resistance itself. So effectively, if you hook that up to a power supply or a battery, you would have an effective short circuit. So it is important to never ever use an LED without using a resistor with it. Now these two resistors are two different kinds. You can see that their color bands are slightly different. Let's turn this around so they're oriented the same way. The color bands actually identify the strength of the resistor. I'll include the cheat sheet in the comments of this video to show how to figure out your color codes, but for the time being, this one is 47 ohms and this one is 15,000 ohms. So as you can tell, this one is significantly bigger than this one. Now another important thing to know about an LED is that they are what's called a diode. And a diode is a device in which electric current can only flow in a single direction, which means that you have to have the positive terminal of your power supply or your battery connected to the positive pin on this diode. Now the way to do that, there's actually two ways of figuring out which one's positive. If you take a look here, you can see that this lead is shorter than this lead. And what that means is the one that is longer is your positive lead, the one that's shorter is your negative lead. Another way that they give you to tell that distinction apart is you'll see if you actually, I don't know if this will show up on the camera, we'll try it, but right here, it's hard to say, you have to kind of feel it, but one side of the diode is actually flat, and the flat side of the diode is your negative side. So now, let's try this out. So I have my power supply set up. The way you can tell your positives on the power supply, you can see I've got the red hooked up to the line that has the white paint on it. The white paint is indicative of which one is your positive. The one with no paint is your negative. And typically, by convention, we use red to represent the positive. So I'm going to take that red and I am going to hook it to the positive, the long terminal of my LED. I'm going to take my negative, and I'll take the big resistor first. Excuse me. And I'm going to hook the negative onto my resistor. And now I'm just going to take these two here and touch them together to complete the circuit. Let's see what happens. As you can see, it's not very bright, but it does light up. If I were to switch this around, so I got the positive on the short lead, the negative lead, now, as you can see, nothing at all happens. If I now take my 47 ohm resistor, the little guy, take my diode and hook it up in the right direction so that the positive is on the positive. Now, it's probably worth pausing the video to make a prediction on what's going to happen. So I disconnected the 15,000 ohm, and now I'm going to hook up the 47 ohm. And now, let's see what happens. Let's see if your theory was correct. And it's very clearly much, much, much brighter and oranger.